always feel like somebody's watching me. All right. You are now watching Your Mans Room Live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And this is Your Mans and them live.
Live.
What's up with y'all?
What's poppin'?
Yo.
What's poppin'? We was just watching the NBA draft for all those who are listening.
I see why you want to sit in that chair now.
Why?
Because the mic.
Yeah, the mic is dope.
Yo, it's crazy. I didn't even think about it until I looked and I was like,
This setup is dope. I don't even think. No, Austin usually uses the other one. I don't even think he.
Nah, he does use
this.
the other
I
one.
like the way this is set up right here. You feel me?
It makes me feel official.
It make me feel official.
You feel important?
I feel important.
Why'd you hold the mic like that?
Mind your business.
No.
You glizzy.
You bitch.
Wow. We're starting off fresh.
Yo, what up? I can't even see who's in the chat. If there's anybody in there.
Shoot.
If you are in the chat, if you are out there, welcome to Your Mans and Them Live, the hottest podcast out. With
Word.
4 of 5 young men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1/5 of Your Mans Room Live had to take a shit. A long 2, 3, 4 week.
Austin is not here. Yo, what are y'all plans
Why
for?
would you just say that?
What are y'all plans for Thanksgiving?
Huh?
What are y'all plans for Thanksgiving?
You got work.
Why are you looking at me? He asked you what your plans are, not what our plans are.
Why you being so static? You going
Because you
static?
looking at me like I got the answers to answer for your question.
Y'all ever spent the Thanksgiving together?
Nah.
Nigga, what?
Why?
It's
Yeah,
for
Friendsgiving? You never had a Friendsgiving with Gus, your best friend?
He never invited me nowhere. He never invited me nowhere.
Why you had to say all
I'm just
that?
saying. Like, that's your
You
best
saw his
friend.
attitude though, right? He was like, with Gus? With Gus?
Nah, I never really went. I've never been to a Friendsgiving.
Yeah,
before.
me neither.
Yeah.
We should have one.
I mean, we could.
Word.
When we gonna have one? We
Next
should have
year.
one already.
Shit, we
Next
supposed to
year.
have one. Somewhat.
Yeah, we supposed to have.
So what would y'all cook if you had a Friendsgiving?
Mac and
Cook?
cheese.
I ain't cooking the goddamn thing.
So how the fuck
You let the
have-
women cook.
Get the sandwiches too.
Right.
It's
And
a
the
joke.
snacks.
It's a joke.
And the
It's a
snacks.
joke.
Make sure you
It's
bring
a
the
joke.
snacks.
I'm joking. I don't know about you, but
No, damn, you put you on 300 bus.
I'm joking.
Yo, Thanksgiving.
So wait, nah, but hold on. What would y'all cook? What y'all bringing to the table?
I said mac and cheese, maybe some fried chicken. Oh, stuffing. That's my specialty.
Y'all like stuffing?
I love
Hell
stuffing.
no.
I think that shit
I
is nasty.
love-
You like
I
stuffing?
like stuffing.
By itself?
Just
I
stuffing? No.
can eat stuffing by itself.
That's gross.
You gotta know how to eat it right. I mean, you gotta know.
Yeah,
how
talk
to
your shit, Gus.
I
Talk
hear
your
that.
shit.
What kind?
Yeah, booty.
What kind of stuffing you eating?
You know.
Nah,
Wait, that be hey, yo.
So you said what now?
He said beats. You gonna be making beats.
The
You
cranberry
look like a
sauce.
beat maker. Beats ass. I brought the beats. Extra miles, all the boys.
I'm always waiting for it to be funny.
You pulling the Drew right now.
Word.
I'm not pulling a Drew. I was waiting for it to be
Boy,
funny.
that's Drew.
Drew be
We've
like, it's not funny.
been looking at Drew.
What's going on, y'all?
Nah, what you on? You on the Instagram? You on Instagram or?
Yeah, I'm on live right now. You know,
Okay.
trying to let the people know that we on YouTube
Anybody
right
in
now.
the anybody in
At your-
YouTube?
at your man- no, I'm trying to get them to go over there. You know,
No,
just
we got 4 people watching.
So-
slide over.
What up? What up? Everybody who's in the chat, what up?
So I
Slide
will
over
bring the
to
lasagna.
YouTube link in the bio.
You know how to make lasagna? You can
No,
cook.
it's not that hard.
Yeah,
I think I'm getting there. Like, I mean, you know, I gotta take my skills to the next level by taking on some bigger things in the kitchen.
I think
but-
I've had your lasagna before.
Okay.
It was actually great.
Best friends.
It was great. Yeah, it was good.
Wait, you think you're gonna have the?
I'm actually gonna teach myself how to make sweet potato pie.
Do you feel
It's
like you're
easy,
gonna
actually.
still want to do it? Because,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly I didn't like cooking at first.
Uh-huh.
Maybe because like when I want to cook, I get lazy.
Mm.
So, but then like after a while, I have to be like, all right, let me just like do this, and then like it's harder to cook when your like grandparents or parents are in the kitchen because they're all over your back and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, what you doing?
What you doing? Let me do this. Let me do this.
That's too much
That's-
salt.
Yeah, it's just that fucking annoying.
Why the
so,
flame so high?
Yeah, like why is it? What's that smell? It smells like it's burning.
Fuck
like,
off, Grandma.
Wow.
What you
Hey,
say?
John.
Fucking Billy.
Damn sure you talking to my grandma like that.
Yo, white people dead be cursing their family members out. Big mother, fuck you, mom.
I said, yo,
I hate you.
you was finished?
Nah, I mean I wasn't.
The reason I asked is because you know, you gotta. I'm sorry, Gus.
It's cool.
You gotta, you know, you about to get married.
Yeah.
Does your girlfriend like to cook?
Well, actually, she's
Your fiance?
Yeah.
Does she like to cook?
You got points tonight.
Well, so she does like to cook. She can cook. But I told her that like I don't, cause she's like she asks me like she's always says like what do you want to cook? Now that we got our new home, we've been talking about like the
Congrats!
Well,
Congrats on the
congratulations.
new home.
It's
It's how you put emphasis on it. Now
We got our new home. Big things are going.
I'm trying.
I'll live somewhere.
Trying to stay low key. Trying to stay low key, but yeah, we got a new house. It's been an adventure the first week. Been an adventure. It's good. Some ups and downs, but
You got it.
So how many arguments you got into so far?
I don't.
Don't disclose it. Don't disclose it.
But we were talking about cooking schedule and stuff. But I told her I'll help her. Like I don't feel like it's fair for her to just be in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah, you gotta like.
And I feel like I could bring my cooking skills to the table.
That's
like,
right. Look,
why not?
I can't cook, but I can help. Like I can cut some
You could be a
vegetables.
sous chef.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like yo, shake past the onion.
Yeah, I got you. They gassed up already. I can help out some type
I
of way.
can throw down in the kitchen.
I never had Gus cooking, but I seen your videos and shit.
Oh, thank you.
What you
They
make?
look decent.
Pancakes?
Pancake, I can make anything.
What you can make?
Anything.
What's your top? I never.
Top, I can make. Don't get the tape. Nah, I can make stuffing, mac and cheese.
You can make stuffing?
Salmon. Salmon.
Salmon?
What?
The fuck is a salmon?
Yo, y'all say salmon
The
or
L
salmon?
is silent, nigga.
Nah.
Salmon.
We're all educated.
Lasagna. The G ain't silent, it's lasagna. But I can make all that. Fish, anything
You can make fish.
Anything.
What kind of fish you making?
Snapper,
What up,
whiteys,
what up?
white
I
teeth,
love
Snapper.
snapper,
You
red
make red
snapper,
snapper?
red
Snapper.
porky, porgies, anything. I got. But yeah, my favorite thing to make is like chicken, fish, mac and cheese stuffing,
All the comfort food.
yeah, burgers, French fries.
Burgers really don't.
Yo, baked potatoes taste so good. Like when you cut them baby potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes.
You know, when you want to watch your calories, you don't put that on there. You know.
I was gonna say nothing you just named there was like personal training.
Oh.
And like
What? I mean, I can
mac
make
and cheese.
I can make healthy
burgers,
mac and cheese.
fries. How you
Just
gonna
You
make
can make a
cheese.
healthy burger, no?
You can make a healthy burger, yeah. The patty gotta look like McDonald's patties, like that thin, paper thin.
Just less meat. I feel you.
You can make sliders.
You
Yeah.
can make sliders.
Yo, that's like
I feel like sliders are equivalent to one burger though.
You think?
Yeah.
Slider?
depending on
Yeah,
if you
like
have
3
one
little-
slider, you don't have to have 3-4 sliders. Another
Who the
thing.
fuck is gonna have one slider?
Hey, it's all about discipline,
It's
Drew.
too tempting.
I'll teach you how to discipline yourself.
Don't talk to me like that.
Drew need to be disciplined.
Don't talk to me like
Who
I
would
mean, he
discipline
ain't
Drew?
cooking. He ain't cooking, so.
that. I need my meals prepared for me and
Wow,
ready when
this-
I get home on the table.
So how long you been defending Ike Turner?
I kind of look like him too.
Whoa. Oh, and he's in the music industry too.
And nigga, am I in the music industry?
Yeah.
Let me know.
You make
Yeah,
music?
aren't you making
Yes.
music?
You work for industry?
No.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You too.
Shit.
There you go.
Anyway,
Shit. Are we gonna get
so
this shit
today's
started?
topic. You want to introduce it?
Yeah.
Facts.
Today's topic.
Mm.
Are all men really the same?
All
Keep it
men.
single, Alex.
Are all men
Still
really
got a new hoodie and trying to
the
be
same?
smooth and shit.
Hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Parshmark or pre-mark, wherever I got this shit from.
It's actually it looks
$7,
nice.
you heard?
Walmart.
$7, you heard? For a hoodie. It is comfortable. It's kind of a little tight though. I usually wear a large. It's an extra large. And it's
This
still
nigga's
small.
lying.
It's still
This
small.
nigga jeans be all the way up here, boot cut jeans and shit. What you
Nigga
talking
buy the
about?
medium so you
Shit.
show the
You wear
muscles.
boot cut jeans?
This nigga been wearing the same tight ass Hollister shirt man long.
Nigga just like The Rock from Rock and Talk.
You know what's crazy, man? It's like I had mad
How you gonna
jokes.
steal my joke, bro?
That's your joke?
That's still
Yo,
my
it took
joke,
him
bro.
that
When you
long
say
for
that?
the.
Shit, we gotta report him now.
I said that last week.
No, you didn't.
No, matter of fact, when we went to Cabo, I said
Shut
that.
up.
I don't
I showed Austin the picture.
I think I remember. I think
I did say that. Stop stealing my jokes,
Listen,
bro.
at the end of the day,
I
we
made
still
it
bad
better.
Yo,
jokes.
come up with your own,
I
bro.
made it better.
No, you didn't. You made it worse. I can't even say that shit no more.
All right. Are all men really the same?
All men are the same.
As you can see, sort of.
Do y'all hear that a lot?
Yes.
All the time.
I hear it a lot when
I hear niggas ain't shit.
Yeah.
Which basically means
all
men are
all
the
niggas,
same.
yeah, all niggas ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you don't identify yourself as a nigga.
Nigga.
Can a nigga get a pencil?
So,
Yo, also when you chop this up, drop that clip in there.
So we got a couple subjects we're gonna touch on today in regards to all men being the same. The first, however, is a video that sparked up controversy, and it was about Reason from TDE saying basically that men deserve credit for not cheating because he felt that it was harder for a man to not cheat than it was for a woman. Shay, you connect to Bluetooth? If not,
we don't need it. We don't need it. That's basically what he said.
Okay.
That's basically what he said. What thoughts?
So what do y'all think? Do y'all feel like men deserve credit for not cheating?
I don't think so. I don't think so only because it's like it's your choice. So it's like if you really wanted to cheat, do it. If you don't. But do I need to have a reward for not doing for not making the decision that's gonna hurt my significant other's feelings? Nah, because I won't reward her for not cheating. You're not supposed to cheat. And if you cheat, we're gonna handle that. Yeah.
How you gonna handle it?
What?
Not tough guy. How you gonna handle it?
Shit, I'm gonna cry in my class, nigga. It's cheating.
Get off me.
You about to say some shit?
Now I feel like it's not really a reward for not cheating. It's like should you get credit for not cheating? Because you always hear all the time, niggas ain't shit. All niggas are the same and all that. But then it comes.
Hey, your monster almost came out your mouth. Continue.
Hate this fucking show.
That big gulp.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like I said, my bad, big goat.
Nigga move to a new crib and all that. Fuck you in your house. Anyway. So anyway, like I don't feel like it's a
He's not rude.
I don't feel like it's a reward.
Huh? The live.
Oh.
I don't feel like you should get a reward or anything. I just feel like getting credit is like, we already know that some women may be like, oh, all niggas are the same, niggas ain't shit. But when you find the one like that you probably been questioning, like, damn, he might be doing the same thing, and he like is loyal to you and sticks around and does all the right thing, like showing that appreciation isn't bad.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying, oh, every time you realize, oh, you ain't cheat today. No, that's not it. It's not. It's like when the time comes, yeah, show your appreciation. Like, you know what, this man is good to me. Let me X, Y, and Z, and vice versa.
Yeah.
You could do the same thing for your girl, but don't make it seem like every time a man is faithful, you're supposed to give him a trophy for that.
And how do you even gauge that? Like, how do you get like? I mean, if somebody is cheating, they're not gonna tell you. So what exactly? I understand what you're saying. It's like an appreciation for being a good boyfriend or being a good girl, and you just showing appreciation for that.
Imagine you get a trophy and you cheated. Like, thank you for being so fucking loyal. And just like,
and no niggas, they still have a big.
They gonna post it on the gram. The side chick gonna double tap.
And then it's hit you with the. Just look aside. I'm gonna have to talk to you after.
Kyrie, what you think? How do you feel about this? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
I feel like I don't think anybody needs to get credit for doing something that they shouldn't be doing.
That's a fact.
You know, I just feel like you shouldn't be cheating and vice versa. Like, what do you need me to tell you? Hey, congratulations, thank you for not cheating on me today. Like, nobody gives a shit. Like, don't cheat. It's that simple.
Right.
And if you cheat, then if you cheat, let the other person know you cheated so they can make moves on what they
Nigga, where?
Let
Where?
the other person know you cheated.
Oh, man. By the way, I cheated.
No, you were like, hey, I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
I don't deserve this trophy. Just take
take
it back.
it from me.
Just take it back.
That be happening in the movies. Like a girl pour her heart out, like I love you. Be like, 1 second. I'm sleeping with your whatever, with your best friend.
I seen the.
Who the fuck? Who says that?
You never seen a clip? I seen a clip of Dave Chappelle when they were doing some skit, and then the girl was like joking that she was cheating on him with a guy, and then the guy comes in, he's like, "Wow, like I can't believe you cheated on me. That's why I've been sleeping with the secretary for 10 years."
Yeah,
And she was
funny.
like, "It's a fucking joke."
Yeah. That was funny. I see that.
And then he put the dildo
Yo, imagine you play a joke with your girl like, yo, I cheated on you with your best friend, and your girl like, well, I was fucking your best friend anyway.
I got a question for you guys. Do you guys all think that the temptation is equally
The same?
They're the same for men and women, or you think men have it harder to stay faithful than women?
I feel like men have it a little harder. As
No
far
pun
as
intended.
no. I feel like men have it a little bit harder because everywhere we look, the temptation is around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's like being on a diet and that one block is just filled with like fast food places. You just gotta I don't see it. Like that what do they call it? That discipline to not fall to temptation is like for a man is like times 10. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that women don't go out there and see a dude that they want. But I don't feel like they will go out and pursue it.
Yeah.
I think maybe the assumption of giving like a guy more credit for not cheating is basically because a lot of people think like you said, like it's harder for a guy to not cheat. So it's an incentive to be like, listen, like I appreciate the fact that you're not cheating on me. You know, I know like contact wise guys tend to cheat more than females. Well, I don't know how true that is, but people spitball and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
It wouldn't be an accurate one because you don't know when women cheat.
exactly. So like
That's what they said. We sneaky with ours. You never know.
You would never know.
We be right in front of your face talking to that nigga. You never
Just
know.
know.
How do y'all
I'm
feel?
gonna get you back.
How do y'all feel when y'all hear that though? Like when women be like, "Oh, y'all cheat dumb." It's like,
It's true.
I mean, I understand, but it's like, you telling me that like you good at cheating?
It's true. Niggas is stupid.
Yo, if I wasn't cheating, I wouldn't even do it that way. Like, how
See,
would
this
you
guy,
do
this
it?
how you gotta do it. It's like someone explaining to you how they would murder somebody. It's like, did you murder
Like,
somebody?
first of all, you gotta let him pick you up 2 blocks from your house. Like, I'm like, damn, bitch.
I feel like if you honestly trust somebody, then you're not gonna be looking to see if the person is cheating.
Yeah.
Only if you kind of got trust issues, you're gonna be
Damage.
looking for that.
That's a
You're gonna be looking for that, and then you go, damage. They say damaged people find damaged people.
Yeah.
So you with a nigga that you don't really trust, and he probably you just this nigga. I just know this nigga cheating, so you just waiting. But I don't know.
I got a question. Do you feel that some females, well, pardon me, some women,
What's the difference?
not females is sex. A woman is like, that's a woman.
yo, you
That's a woman.
you on one today.
Let me tell you something. The thoughts of Drew do not stand for the rest of your men. Okay? First, this is a disclaimer.
First the cooking, now this.
Now this, okay? This is a disclaimer. Drew has his own thoughts and own beliefs.
Own braids.
But like, how do you feel when what the fuck was I saying?
What was the point? Moving on.
It was basically what you just said.
We're talking about women saying that they cheat better than men or something like that. Or if we don't know how to cheat, we cheat dumb. Also said at the end of that damaged people usually.
Yeah. How do you feel when some women like go after the toxic male? Like they approach that person like, oh, I want a hood dude that's gonna yoke me up and da 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 da. And then when they get that, it's like, oh my God, get away from me! I can't believe you put your hands on me. That's what you asked for. You know what I'm saying?
So-
We go.
Oh, it goes on by itself.
Keep it moving.
I like this
Like,
game.
how do you feel when like they ask for something, they receive it, and then it's like the good guy that was there for them, they avoid to go get the toxic shit. Like, how does that make you feel? Like looking from the outside looking in.
Personally, it's kind of like it's the same as you hating your job and still working there. I think it's like
that's a bad analogy.
But
all right,
it's his analogy. Let him explain.
all right, so it's kind of like
I
this.
want to explain.
All right, I'll keep it like this. First thing, a lot of people are comfortable in certain toxic environments, and that's all they know. Whether it's their parents, they watch their parents. If their parents are toxic, that's all they know. And sometimes it's good and bad in a relationship. The good could be what you want, like, you know, the yoking and all that other stuff. When you start getting hit in the face and all that, it's like, that's negative. And then, I don't know, I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm going to erase all that and just say this. If this person,
What?
If this
Control,
person,
Alt, delete.
Control, Alt, delete. I feel like if this person loves the person and they see potential in the person, and they're gonna stay. I think if you ain't shit, if she sees a little bit of
Not in shit.
yeah, not ain't shit. I don't know how you would say that. If she sees a little bit of good in you, she may focus, even if it's like 10%. She'll focus on that 10. Not even just women, men too. But it's like you could be a horrible person, but because you did that one thing that one time that showed me there's another side of you, I'm gonna stay here and see if I can dig that out.
I don't agree.
I don't agree with it too, but that's what people do.
Agree.
You don't think what I'm saying?
With you, no.
Oh, so what do you think, Drew?
I feel like it's an excitement thing.
Huh?
It's an excitement thing. Women who want, like the bad boys, the guys, the hood dudes who are, into certain shit, into a certain lifestyle, it's that it brings them a certain type of excitement that they wouldn't get with the Gus. You know what I mean?
You're right. That makes
Or
sense.
Drew. Like,
Drew. Or
it's like a fast pace. Wait, what you about to say?
You about to say his name, but
Oh shit! Oh, Kyrie.
Definitely.
But it's an excitement. It comes down to an excitement thing, and I think when the girl tells me that, going back to what you asked, she's in a place. She's like, to me, you're like in an immature place.
True.
Because you're still looking for a dude that's just bringing you a certain excitement.
True. What happens when they die though?
They learn from it, or black eye, or jail. You feel me? Like,
what happens when they die?
Cause
and
like,
he says they learn from it.
but what happens when they survive? That's the question. They live through it. A lot of them live through
But
it.
what they live through to go back to the bullshit?
What if they get pregnant? That's where the problem comes in.
When then he leave.
And then he leave or he stay and then fuck the rest of your life up.
Exactly.
You know? I don't know. It's
like,
just a. It's
imagine going to
thing.
the funeral and just looking. Damn. Just keep it. You fucked up.
Yo, have y'all ever been with a woman and she feels like she saw you initially for something that you weren't?
Yes.
And then when y'all, like, later on, she found out, like, oh, this nigga's not what I thought he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
They just I'm not gonna say a lot. I'll say like a few times
All
people.
the bitches.
A few times people they would assume that I'm like serious
Mm-hmm.
and like.
What?
Like
Nah,
stern.
First time I met Gus, I thought he was serious
They
too.
be like serious.
You thought
and
you were
stern.
serious?
Yeah.
Cause you got that skeleton face, right? you know how skeletons are just like.
But I never thought that nigga was serious.
I got rested nigga face.
I can't believe he was serious.
And he had the braids back then.
Mom.
Yeah, when I met
What
you,
his
you
braids
had
gotta
the, you
do
had the
with it?
braids.
Oh, okay.
Well, ask him what
Afro
race had to do
real.
with
He
it.
just
He
looked
looked like he
a
just came
little
home.
niggerish.
Look, he just
Wow.
came home. Wow.
Well, what you mean? You wild too.
Nigga said he looked like he just came home. He said the same thing I just said.
But yeah, they thought that I was like serious and like
A real
nah, should I
nigga.
just open my mouth?
They thought you was a real
As
nigga.
soon as you open your mouth, your brain's like, what the fuck?
They were like, you play too much for real.
Nigga, what
Nah, you too
shut up.
friendly. That's what you too friendly.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's how they talk. That's
Why
how
the
they
fuck
talk.
did
Oh my god. Nigga, you in front of me. I have nobody else to look at. Literally.
That's
Like, Like if I'm sitting here, I'm looking straight at the camera. I'm looking at you.
Kyrie, they be like, why you keep doing
Yo,
that?
Kyrie, every time I look at Kyrie, he looks suspicious. I look at him, he be like this. He be like,
I
He like
know
the pressure.
I know like Kyrie do look sneaky.
nah, for real. He look like Kyrie look like he don't want you to know what he's thinking about.
Exactly.
And when you look at him, he's like, fuck. You hear me?
He's reading my soul.
You can hear my thoughts.
Shoot.
Nah, because I'm like, I don't have anything to say, so I knew you was gonna look right at me, and I'm like, all right.
Have you ever experienced that? You? Any?
I feel like I have, like probably when I was younger, like a girl thought like
You girl?
I thought you was taller. You look taller.
Nah,
than
she actually thought I was like more serious, and I don't really consider myself like too serious. Like
We was talking about back then. Back
Yeah.
then, you probably was.
You lay back.
yeah, like she thought like I was serious. Like I was like like she thought like I kid you not. I think she thought I was hood until she got to know me more. I was like, oh, you a nerd. And yeah, I'm a nerd.
You wanna watch this anime with me?
I'm a nerd, but I'm from America.
But I mean, I've always been me, so it don't matter.
That's where the street come out.
I mean, like I've never tried to beat nobody up now, or
I've always been me.
yeah. So it's hard to really get confused.
What about you, Shake?
I
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a woman. I'm not a fan.
You know, women.
First time I seen Shake, I thought he was like, cause he had an ill, serious face. So I thought he was he was in the streets. But
He was in the streets.
he was just in church.
Nah, I probably thought the same about Shake. The thing about Shake is he's when he talks, he's funny.
Mm.
So like he automatically like you look at him from
Yeah,
afar.
he's a joke.
Yeah, he's a clown. When you look at him from afar and you like, oh, this some nigga, he about to try to fight me.
Racist.
Like for real, you when you have the resting bitch face.
Go to a bitch.
But
got a bitch ass face.
But the thing about Shake is once he starts talking, he disarms you. Like if he really was someone who wanted to harm somebody, he could, because you would look at him and be like, oh nah, I gotta watch myself. And then when he talks, he's funny, so he makes you laugh, and then he'll rob you.
It's like, come on, y'all.
Give me one.
Brilliant. And then you just keep laughing. I'm like, nah, for real.
Dead
I'm
ass.
gonna shoot you. Come on.
I mean, Drew. First time I seen Drew, I was like, yo,
What hell of a spider monkey.
Fuck you looking at me?
I didn't say anything.
Bro,
I didn't
didn't
say
make a damn
anything.
joke. Look over there.
I said nothing.
Damn, I'm trying to look at the wall. You
I
over here
said
looking at
nothing.
me and shit.
shit.
What are you saying?
Nah, first time I met Drew, he just looked like looked too friendly. You look friendly. You got a friendly
He
face.
thought you was gay.
Hey.
Nah, I'm joking.
So what's your name?
I get that.
People think you're gay?
People think I'm friendly,
Oh.
Shoot.
which
But-
sometimes can be confused.
Gay?
Yeah.
But speaking of, since we're in like the loyalty and getting credit for being loyal, let's talk about being loyal during
What
the
the
dating
fuck?
phase.
When do we? Alright, I'm gonna go with it. Let's go with it,
Okay,
guys. Let's just go with it.
Just roll with the punches.
Let's go.
Do you owe?
Nah.
Okay.
Kyrie was the bringer up of this subject.
When the fuck did I bring this up?
This was you.
Can we let everybody know what we talking about?
Alright.
Go ahead,
Kyrie.
spokesperson. You're the spokesperson.
Yeah, but this was your topic.
Alright,
Shopping.
you're not owed loyalty in the dating phase. Oh yeah, now I remember.
It's saying it. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not like I feel like people get confused with dating and like being in a relationship. Or maybe I'm confused with dating and relationship. I feel like when you're dating somebody, like when you're dating somebody not exclusively, you're not in a relationship and you don't owe that person any loyalty and they don't owe you any loyalty. I think when you ask that person to be your significant other, that's when you owe them loyalty. You only owe them the honest truth. You actually don't even owe them the honest truth. It's to respect them. Like if they ask you, you have the choice to answer it honestly or not. But when you're in a relationship, I feel like you owe that person the honest answer or that loyalty and stuff like that. So if I'm dating somebody, I don't owe them any loyalty. I go fuck any other girl I want to.
What if, even if you
And that's
promise
the
to be
hood side
exclusive
they
or no?
want,
Huh?
Kyrie.
Even if you promise to be not promise, but
If
you
I
said-
if I promise them that I'm gonna, there's a difference.
agree.
Yeah,
Sorry.
if I feel like we're dating exclusively, I'd honestly actually be with my girlfriend. I don't want to do like that dating exclusively because I feel like when you're dating, you're courting, you're talking to other girls, like or like I said, I could be wrong. I just feel like I'm
that's
not.
your opinion.
Yeah, I mean obviously, but I feel like I
I'm
don't.
just making it known.
I feel like I don't owe no loyalty in the beginning phases of dating. Like,
All right, I'm gonna ask it like plain and simple. It's a yes or no.
Okay, yes, it's like
When you're dating,
mm-hmm.
you can't be exclusive. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, that's how do y'all feel about that?
What do you mean?
So when you're dating, there's no type of exclusive dating, unless
I feel like there's exclusive dating. There's because you go from dating, right? Talking. Let's say the talking stage.
I feel like talking stage is bullshit. You like, what do you talk like?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Like, what? Why y'all gotta talk? Why can't y'all just go straight to like dating and like getting to know each other?
Because the talking phase could be like maybe you guys are not going out as much, but you guys are texting and on the phone and all that stuff. You guys are just maybe spending the night talking to each other. That's the talking phase.
But isn't that kind of like similar to dating though?
It's not similar.
I think
it's similar in the sense that you guys are still getting to know each other, but dating is one step further. Whereas you guys are hanging out now, you guys are going out to eat. It's like a different vibe. You feel me?
Vibe.
Dating is like to me. This is to me. Some people don't believe in the stages.
I think people just believe that once you date somebody that becomes their one and only, and I feel like that's a problem.
How would you handle a girl telling you that? Like if you knew that you wanted to be. If you knew that you just wanted to date other people, but she really wanted to
be exclusive,
I would tell her I'm not ready for exclusivity.
So you drop her.
I mean, if I have to, it is what it is. Like there's no way. Like if I don't feel like I'm ready to be exclusive with a chick, I'm not just going to be exclusive with her.
But when you're dating somebody exclusively, do you then say, y'all wait until okay now I'm ready for a relationship, or y'all don't have to say it? It just happens.
No, I think you should mention that. I don't feel like you should just go right into like. Honestly, I tell you, I feel like.
Yeah, you don't think dating exclusively?
Yeah, I think you should. If you're gonna want to be with that person only, I think you should just take the next step into a relationship. I don't think like you need to keep.
How soon?
I mean, I'm saying, not saying how soon, but I'm saying what I'm saying is if you guys both feel like you're ready to be exclusive, you're not worried about any other person. You're worried about being together and getting to know each other fully. So why not just jump into relationships so you don't have to have these complications of dating exclusively?
It could be a mistake.
I mean, anything is a mistake.
Let me ask you this:
is a mistake.
Fucking a girl without a condom and she burning is a mistake.
That's goes about what I was gonna say. Does sex change it? Like if you're basically talking to someone, but you guys are still.
Why you keep saying talking?
All right, dating, but you guys are having sex, and you still feel like you with other people and all that.
Yeah.
You still don't feel like you owe her any loyalty.
No.
You don't feel like you need to let her know that you're having sex with other people.
I would tell her up front, like okay, so morally, the right thing to do is to tell her I'm having sex with X, Y, and Z.
So you don't have more.
If you're asking, no, I don't have more. But if you're asking me, like, if it's old, nothing's old because we're not together.
Exclusive.
We're not exclusive.
So you don't have to. You don't have
I don't
to.
have to. I don't have to. I could be upfront, but I don't have to. If you ask me, then I could be wrong for not giving you an honest answer. But if you don't ask me, I don't ask you. Then
wait, aren't you wrong for not telling the truth though?
No. I said you should be honest. But there's a thing between. I don't have to. I don't have to tell you.
All depends on what type of person you are.
If you ask me, then I should honestly tell you the truth.
No, wait. I feel like you should keep it a buck with the person if you're saying like you don't have to tell them, what you say to them shouldn't matter.
But what I'm saying is
it does.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Like you already came with that. Oh, I'm seeing other people type stuff, and you said you would tell them straight up. Yo, I'm seeing other people.
Yeah.
Now
so nigga.
Sorry, I'm just saying. Sorry.
No, you were saying. Don't. Go ahead.
With that, like.
This nigga's making a call.
No, I'm not. My name's right here. But with that,
I thought we was on the radio.
but with that, don't you think, like, being honest and being like upfront about shit, like you just keeping it real? Because you already told them you dating other people. So if they ask you, yo, are you fucking somebody else? Like, yeah,
you don't have to.
No, but what I'm saying
you don't have to. But it's like if you're in the dating phase and there's not such a, you know what I'm saying? There's no real lock on anything. What's the point of holding back? Like, yeah,
You know why?
What's the point of talking?
Because you know why? You can also say that, but also, what if you're trying to get? What if you want to smash a lot more than that one time?
So that's
Sometimes
so you stopped my comment to say that.
No, I'm saying like he
That's a
said.
good point.
He's saying why be honest. Sometimes the honesty would say thank you for your honesty, but I gotta cut you off now because you in the streets.
He's saying what if you want some more?
Like what you want to
But
keep
you still
seeing?
Lie. You
What-
lie
but-
so that she don't go.
But here's the thing. I'm not saying you can't.
I'm
be,
just saying
I'm
some
not
people
saying
do
you
that.
can't
I
be.
mean,
You
shit.
can't be honest. If
I'm
if-
asexual.
I feel like if
You said you're asexual.
That nigga's a plant.
I feel like they got
I don't want
cactus.
to.
I feel like-
I don't want to offend.
I feel like you said, if she asks, of course. But at this point, like, you guys aren't dating exclusively. Sorry, you are.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Nah, they exclusively what?
You're right. I feel like at this point you already told like you guys aren't exclusive, so I feel like people should expect that you're seeing other people. If you guys have not agreed to being exclusive, why would you be surprised if somebody's fucking another person? Like,
Yeah,
well,
you
I
feel-
don't get. Like, I really don't understand why people be so shocked. Like, I did not say like we're dating exclusively, but you're confused that I'm fucking another person. How is like, where's the logic in that? Like, that's what pisses me
But
off.
that's what I'm saying.
Communication.
When
It's
I see
always
people,
miscommunication.
when I see people blast other people on social media because they're not even in a relationship, but they're like having sexual, like they're dating obviously, and they're upset because that person's fucking another person. I'm like, yo, are you guys stupid? Like,
But here's the thing.
Remember
though.
Hurt Bang?
Yeah.
Remember, like he was like, "Yo, we was never together. Like we was just chilling." She's
But
like,
that's
we
what-
was in a relationship.
This is
What
what
are
I
you
was gonna
talking
say. A lot of dudes be faking like, oh nah, I told her what was up, blah blah. But they be treating it like it's a whole relationship, and they won't tell the girl that what it really is. So then you got the girl saying we was in a relationship, and the dude saying nah, we was never official. So some dudes be capping.
so
about?
so
You
my
bought me a promise ring. No, that was just a regular ring. I'm down. Like, that's not
I
a
got it
promise
from a
ring.
little twisty.
I
thing.
promised you that, you know what I'm saying, we eat again.
so that I feel like that's extreme. Like, I promise you, but I feel like okay,
Like
then that means you would have to define like how you supposed to get treated while you're getting courted versus how you're supposed to get treated in a relationship.
right. Like
Yeah.
what's something
Like-
what's something you feel like shouldn't be done if you're not in a relationship?
Give nobody no promise ring.
What about gifts? You feel like you should get her a gift?
I feel like you would give people gifts if you weren't in a relationship or dating. You would get your friends a gift. So what's the problem with giving a gift?
I think the rules really should just be honest. I think the rules is to let the person, anybody dating out there, let the person you dating know like what's up.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And let them know, remind them. If you feel like, okay, they feeling you too much, it's either you have to be like,
No, you don't have to. That's on them person to realize where they
them
at.
person to
That's
realize.
on them person.
Yeah, I agree.
You tell them person them how you feel in your heart. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
I don't feel like you're owed anything.
No,
Nah, I ain't saying you got.
I'm not saying-
I don't even feel like you're
when
owed
I said-
honesty in that point.
When I said what I said, I'm not saying like, oh, you gotta tell this person every little detail about what you do or who you're doing it with. All I'm saying is like, what's the point of lying if you're just dating?
But
Like,
how
you know what I'm saying?
lying? How are you lying?
Are you telling her the truth?
If she asks,
Like,
Hey!
some women, like, say you dating, right? Shorty is fire. You not ready for a relationship, but she is fire. I'm talking about flame. Alright? She's fire. And she's let you know, like, listen, I like you, but I can't be fucking with you if you fucking other people. I'm not ready for a serious relationship, but I can't be fucking with you if you fucking with other people. Are you fucking other people? You gonna let her know that you fucking with other people?
Yes.
yeah, definitely.
At that point, she asks.
Now I'm gonna say some people wouldn't. Some people like, nah, shit.
That's where you fuck up. Well, I mean,
Technically, you don't owe that person, but
I mean, if she asks
yes.
and she says if you having sex with other people, then we can't be doing what we doing. Then obviously
Yeah.
that's where you would be like, all right, I'm keeping it above.
Yeah.
But if you be like, no, I'm not having sex tonight, just so you can continue, then that's where the lines get messed up because you agreed to something that was your word and then you broke it.
That's
Well,
thirsty.
Oh, well, I mean, niggas move.
Nah,
I
that's
think-
thirsty. That's thirsty.
Y'all niggas
Alright.
move out here.
That's thirsty, bro. That's thirsty.
My last thing on this is like, I feel like that question, being asked, I feel like it all depends on the timeline of how long y'all been dating for. Because like if you asked me that a month in, knowing that I was upfront and I told you that we're not exclusive, then I think I don't have to tell you anything.
True.
That answer already spoke for itself a month ago. Why am I telling you the same shit you asked me a month ahead? Right? Now, if it's 3 or 4 months, then, yeah, I'm still fucking up. You know? But like, a month in, like, we barely got to know each other. Like, I'm like, unless, then she needs to tell me, like, yo, I like you more than where I feel like we are.
Yeah.
Are you fucking other people?
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is, like, her feelings ain't got nothing to do with you unless y'all really want some commitment shit.
Pretty much.
Technically, yeah.
Pretty much. Do y'all feel like that's a consensus amongst most men? Like, the fact that there's no loyalty owed? Because there are some guys who feel like, you know, once we talking, I'm only talking to you type of dudes. I know people like that. Yeah. But I feel like most men feel like if we just, you know, if we dating, then I'm dating other people and you dating other people. What do y'all think? I think that's like...
I think the consensus come down to is I guess if she's dating other people, the man is gonna do his thing. He's gonna do his thing. But if it comes down to like she's like, yo, I'm only talking to you, like she's really talking to you, it's like,
You gonna believe her?
I'm not saying I'm a full belief, like, go all out and be like, oh, I believe her, like, oh, yeah, she's so real, oh my God. I'm not doing that. But it's like, all right, you exclusively talking to me. I might slow down. I might slow down and be like, all right.
I might ramp up. You feel me?
So I think it really all depends.
I
think it really all depends on the dude. Like you said, like it depends on with me. It depends on where I'm at. If I'm chilling, I can see myself saying it all depends on what she says. If she like you said, if she says, yo, I'm in these streets, then shit. But if she says,
what girl gonna say, yo, I'm in these streets?
But if she says like, oh, I'm a one dude dating type of person, then I'm like, okay, I follow suit. But if I'm on some, I'm in these streets, then that's when I'm like, okay.
So boom. let me ask y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you blur the lines in when you dating somebody, and let's say you dating this girl and you see her wearing inappropriate clothing, where do you like? Where is that? Where do you draw the line? Do you draw the line there? Do you like let her know like, yo, you can't wear that outside? Or
is that your question? Like, are we just dating? Because
it's more
like, does it bother you? Does it bother you?
As far as in a relationship, or are we dating?
Well, I mean, it can be either or. Like, let's say
it can be
you,
either or, because if I'm dating her, I don't got no right to dictate what she wears.
It does change.
And even if why
are you looking at me?
And even if we're in a relationship, I could give my opinion.
Okay, so
but I can't tell her how to dress.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say you like her, but you guys haven't made it official yet.
Yeah, I don't have no when if she gonna dress like that, I could tell her my either my discomfort with it or how I feel about it. But as far as being like, oh nah, you can't wear that, you know what I'm saying? Like if she with me and like we walking together, she turn her heads, you know what I'm saying? As long as there's no disrespect.
What's disrespect to you?
Huh? Like you physically trying to like
somebody slap my ass?
Yeah, like you'll die for that.
Assault.
Like I'll kill you.
For real?
Nah, like I'll put my hands on you. Like
you'll put your hands on the dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What if she's a lady?
What you mean?
What?
What if a lady touches your girl? Like you like, ooh, damn, your girl fine.
That's fat. Yo, that's happened to me before.
Most likely the girl I'm gonna snuff her.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
That's actually happened to me before. I had a girl and we went to a party and the girl was like, oh my God, and she just came and grabbed the ass. And I was like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah. What did your girl do?
She said,
yeah, something like that. It wasn't like she didn't get mad
just
at
like
me.
that.
It's a different dynamic when it comes to it.
Of course, of course.
So
what would you do?
I don't know what the fuck to do. If she don't react, how am I react?
What she wear to fit it?
Huh?
She was like younger man.
Who's this younger man?
You gonna fight her?
Ooh!
Shoot.
If we talking about if we just talking.
No. You're not talking.
If we date,
you like her and y'all dating.
Oh, if we dating,
y'all not in a relationship yet.
If we dating and she wears something that there's not too much that can make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But if I look at what you're wearing and I don't like it, I will tell you I don't like it. But I'm not gonna tell you can't wear that. I'll just be like, I don't really.
Yeah, what I look like doing that.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have the right to tell anybody to be like, you're not going out with that. But some people do. But I understand it though. I understand.
You understand what?
I could understand a guy feeling some type of way about his shorty going out and dressing super revealing.
Do you think all guys are like that?
No, I don't feel like all guys are like that. But I think a lot of guys are like that, and I think they just don't say it. Like, I do think some guys feel uncomfortable when their girls are being looked at by a lot of guys, and then they draw that attention. I have friends who've told me that, but they won't say it to other people. They won't say it to their girl. But they do feel uncomfortable when their girl walks in the room.
Shit again. You see her nipple? I hate when she with it. She don't want to wear the niplets.
Do you feel like it's different when she's with you? Let's say if y'all in a relationship, as a guy, do you feel like it's different when she's with you and she's wearing like clothing like that, or if she's out with her friends?
It's different when she's with me. I would say that's different.
That's a fact.
Because like when you with me, it's like, you know what I'm saying.
She ain't wearing that shit when she with you. She wearing that shit when she with her girls. Nigga, what you
talking about? She can wear it when she with you.
Yeah, she can wear that when she with me.
She get more scandalous when she with her girls.
I just see that was a
girls
lot.
Not out.
But that's a difference though, right?
Glasses fogging up.
Niggas, I'm hot.
That's a difference though, right? Like let's say your girl wore something super provocative and sexy.
Yeah. When
she's out with her girls. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you feel uncomfortable more with that than if she did it with you?
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her before she leave. I'm sorry. I am. Yo, if she look good, like yo, if it's an easy access dress,
easy access,
I'm gonna lift that thing up. We gonna get to it right before you leave. Shit.
Well, that can't always be the answer. Shit.
Yes, it can. What you talking about?
What if she's on red light?
I don't think she trying to go out with she's.
I thought you was crip, nigga.
You still that's what you gonna tell her? Nah, I honestly feel like.
Do you think all guys think like that?
No, I think some dudes are really controlling and really would be like, nah, you can't wear that. And some women will be comfortable with that, and some women won't be comfortable with that. Some women will be like, fuck, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a grown ass woman. Some women will be like, okay. So it all depends on how submissive she is.
Everybody in the chat, let us know what you think.
I honestly feel your word. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat.
For you,
feel like we
Naquan,
neglected the chat. I neglected the chat.
Jeremy
Hoyt. Hoyt. What y'all think in the chat? Does your man or your woman have the right to let you know what you can or can't wear?
Not.
Or do you think all men think like that?
Yeah.
That's the question. Do we think all men feel like get very upset when their women wear provocative clothing?
I feel like all men. I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself. I feel like if I see my girl wearing something that I feel is too revealing. In the past, I've talked and said like, yo, that's kind of a little too but that can only go by so far. Yeah, like, yo, your side nipple out, you don't see that? Nah, it's just a look. Nah, your areolas is taller than you right now. Tuck it in. Like,
I can see your birthmark.
Yeah, like, yo, why you gotta show that much cleavage? What's up? What's up with that? But it's like, that's something I had to outgrow. Because it was just like...
Do you feel like it's insecurity thing?
Huh? It wasn't an insecurity. It was more so, like, my vision of my girlfriend. It was like, I didn't see... Like, when we was dating, that's one thing. It's whatever. But my girlfriend, I don't see my girlfriend next to me with her titties out. Yeah. I see my girlfriend next to me a little bit more much closer. But at the same time, I wasn't thinking about shit. Like, she ain't fucking 40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
She's young just like I'm young. Like,
it's low-key really hard because I've never like been in that situation where like I've had a girl who's like going to go out like wear provocative clothing. Like, usually like they respect, like they would say like, oh, I'm not going to do that to you and anything like that. But like I would tell myself like, yo, I would probably be one of those guys who may, like you said, like probably might think that like, damn, like I wish you would wear that, but might not say because like it's like a battle, internal battle. Like, do I want to sound controlling or do I want to try to be more open and understanding?
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't want to, as a guy, like for me, I don't ever want to come off controlling because that's not my style. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like
that's not your fault.
Like, damn, like I don't want to. like to see you like that, it can be unappealing when you're out there with your friends. So I don't know. It all depends.
Yeah.
Like it all depends on your trust level too.
Austin,
I feel like.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Austin asks, by a show of hands, who cares if their girl is wearing something revealing?
I'm gonna give this a half a hand.
That's not half.
Sort of. So I don't care, but then I do care. See, like that's what I'm saying.
I think it depends on the situation.
I think
it depends on the situation. I think it depends on the situation. I also feel like it depends on the girl you with. Now, if you probably with a girl who dresses scandalous, if you knew that from jump,
Don't say shit.
Don't say shit, because if she continues the pattern, like why would you? You know what I'm saying?
That's what you signed up for.
Yeah, exactly. But if you with somebody who's a little more conservative, can mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too crazy. I feel like that's cool. I'm not gonna beat you over your head. Like,
I feel like you go through your phases though. Like,
yeah,
I went through a phase where I was looking for excitement and like the sexier the better.
Yeah.
When we walked out, you turn heads. I want my niggas to be like, yo, she's bad.
Let me ask you a question. My bad, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
So are you the type of guy that feels good knowing that other niggas think your girl is attractive? Like yo, your girl looks mad good.
I don't care if other people think she's attractive.
Yeah.
I care if I think she's attractive.
Yeah.
But if someone tells me my girlfriend's attractive, it is like a little bit of a boost. Like, okay, like, but I don't. If I find her attractive, that's really me.
Yeah.
But if someone were to say like, oh, your girlfriend's so pretty, or yo, your girl bad, I'm like, oh,
It'd be
thanks.
the thing when you walking with her and you see the heads turning, and then you know she with you is like,
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I was no go. I remember some dude was like, "Yo, your girl look good," and I was like, "What, nigga?" Like I took offense to that. What you look at my girl for?
What about now?
Nah, I'm cool now. Like now, like she can be where we're villain. I don't care. It's like you young, do your thing. It's like it all depends on. I would say it only depend. Like we going to like my mom's get together or some shit like that. Come on, like titties out for real.
Nah, that's a fact.
But I think like I said, it all depends on the woman herself. It's not necessarily for me to be like, oh, like you could be like, yo, maybe for this like we going to a family reunion, you really have to wear this.
We going to a funeral. Why you
titties
why
out?
are you niggas showing
Curtis is in the grave.
But then look at that. It's like, yo, they want to sexy. That's sexy. They want to look sexy. They want to.
There's a place and a time.
Working. Yeah, but at the same,
there's a place and a time.
But I think conversations like this are pretty good to have because I feel like as guys we never really talk about like when your girl is wearing like revealing clothing. Like we never really upfront with that. Like some niggas is like, yeah, like I don't care.
Yeah.
And then other niggas is like, yeah, nah, fuck that. She ain't going out there like that. But then some niggas really be like, damn, like I'm gonna just say I don't care, but deep down I really don't
and I think that's the worst.
Like
you should, if you feel some type of way, you should express it. I think a lot of guys don't say anything because they feel like they don't want to sound insecure and they feel like it's gonna make your girl. To be honest, a lot of girls they like when you tell them shit like I don't like you wearing that. They like that. They like that assertiveness.
They be testing sometimes.
Yeah. They be asking you like, do you like this? Do you want me to wear this? I'm gonna wear this.
So, because sometimes the girl will ask you, so what you gonna do? And you just be nothing. But if you would be like, nah, chill, we not doing that. They be like.
Ooh, that bass in your voice. All right. Talk louder.
They be like, yes, daddy.
Keep that same energy.
I'll be a good
Now, what if she say you can't wear sweats, though?
Nah, that's a valid question.
Can't tell me what to do.
Nah, I just can't tell you what to do.
I'll be like,
crazy.
What you gonna do? If it's swing, it's swing. What you want me to do?
What if she said, like, you can't post pictures of you with your chest out?
You can't tell me what to do.
Look at
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I
Honestly,
want.
you don't give a fuck. But you out here like, nah, you can't wear that. You can't wear that.
So that's if you're in a relationship, let's just say this. If you're in a relationship, she says, I don't like, it's really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable to see you reveal yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you still do it?
I would take it into consideration, and I would move from there. But, yeah, I wouldn't just say, oh nah, like, if my dick root is out and she have a problem with that shit,
My dick rude.
then I might pull my pants up when I'm at the beach, but I'm not gonna just.
Dick Rude. I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah, I got it from Joe Rogan. He was talking about that pastor. You heard about that pastor?
Yeah.
From the Hillsong Church?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good.
What, you got a head of space?
Nah.
Y'all want to hit this last one real quick?
Yes.
All right, so the last one is all guys are afraid to settle down.
What, you a slave? It's all guys.
What?
Do y'all think men are afraid to settle down?
Yes.
Do y'all think a majority of men, all guys, are afraid to settle down?
I don't think all guys.
Okay, good.
I don't think all guys are
Majority.
afraid to settle down. I think that it all depends on how much you experience already as a single guy.
Are you afraid to settle down?
No, I'm not afraid. That's not I want to yet.
Me personally,
What?
Kyrie said.
I'm not afraid.
What you talking
I'm
about?
not afraid of something. Maybe back then, because you never know. Sometimes you don't know if she's the right one, and you don't know if she's the right one, then why settle down?
Yeah.
I think that you should, if you know that she's the right one. If you know you want her, but you still like, I don't know, then I guess you would have like commitment issues or you're afraid to settle down. I haven't been in that situation where I was like, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship.
You've never been in that situation?
You never been in that situation?
Yeah, let me take that back. But it wasn't like I'm afraid to settle down. It was just like...
Your best friend's here, Gus. He knows it all.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that me now, I'm not afraid to settle down. I just know I don't want to yet.
Why don't you want to?
Because I'm afraid.
Nigga also said you sound afraid.
Keep words. I'm afraid.
His lips are quivering. He's sweating bullets, and he's out here talking about, I don't think I'm afraid to settle down.
I'm not afraid to settle down.
I'm just afraid.
But you asked me why I said I'm not ready to settle down. And it's because
Because you're afraid.
I'm not afraid.
You big pussy.
It's not afraid of. Hold on, let me finish. It's not afraid of. I'm not afraid of commitment. It's just I have some self.
Decisive hand.
I have some self work that I'm doing, and if I'm in a relationship, if I get into a relationship, it can possibly fuck it up because I'm not finished yet.
Are you afraid that your relationship could fuck up what you got going on now?
What right now?
You just said it. You just said
focus. My attention won't be 100% in a relationship.
So
make the relationship
is that
go
something
down.
you're fearful of?
No, I just know.
You know it's gonna happen.
I know that.
How did you know that?
Experience. Live.
Okay,
experience.
but every experience isn't the same experience.
Exactly. You could take a risk. You could take a chance and say, you know what? I really like this girl. I'm gonna make it work.
That's what I said. If I met somebody and I was like, oh, I really like this person, then I'll do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
I said right now I'm not ready. I can say I'm not ready, but that's life.
We got you.
Life, you could get a freaking egg. You know what I'm saying?
We got you.
But what you saying? You keep saying if and could be and might be. These are all like uncertainties of the future with someone.
I think those are nouns too.
And I think those are like fears.
I don't think it's fears.
Okay.
I think it's...
He want a minute. It sounds
real.
like you're fearful of not...
Me right now, if I meet someone, while I'm doing my thing, if we clicking, we good, I try to make it work. I'm not going to run away from it. I'm just saying,
would
me
you
with
marry
nobody...
her? Would you marry her?
Shit, if it leads to that, yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. Cool. I don't believe you, but okay.
The tone switched up, so
I mean, because he ain't got to know with that.
It's
I'm definitely gonna say there is some fear to settling it down for me.
Yeah, you a bitch.
I think.
Look at your braids, bitch. Touch your back here.
Come on, booty tank.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Flip not whatever the shit
I feel like there's always a little bit of fear in when you have to make. And I'm gonna talk for marriage because to me, marriage is the ultimate settling down.
What? That's the ultimate commitment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the commitment.
That's what I'm saying.
You said it's the ultimate settling down. No, my brother. No.
Anyway, I feel like marriage is the done deal. Like when you choose to marry someone, it's a done deal.
No, it's not.
For me,
Okay.
it's a done deal. I don't want it.
You have a point. I mean, you know.
For
it may
me,
not be
it's a done deal. For me, if I choose to marry someone, I'm not thinking about. Even though you should, I know you. Can I finish?
Yeah,
God
no, you
damn,
can
all
finish,
these
you finish.
vultures. These
I
fucking
mean-
vultures, man. What I'm saying, for me, marriage is a done deal. So there is fear, especially if there's someone. This is someone that I want to start a family with, someone that I want to build with. There is a little bit of fear, that something might not work out, something might happen. Is this really the woman for me? Is this really the person that I'm supposed to settle down with?
Do you think about that going in though?
Going into the hell no, because I'm
No, I'm saying like do you
into
think
the
about,
relationship or the marriage.
like, as far as this might be the person I want to have kids with, I want to
Spend the rest
spend the rest of your life with.
I think you see it in like visions. I think like when you're with the person, when you spend the time, there's sometimes you'll be chilling with them or you'll be having a good time and you're like, wow, I think I could really see you as my wife, or I could see myself having kids with you.
Is the fear still there? Like
It's not there then.
then yeah, okay.
It's not there then.
It's there when it's about to happen.
It's there when you know the decision has to be made. And I think that's where the uncertainty comes in.
That was deep, my brother.
Yeah. He's about to say something.
I honestly, you guys
You
have
better not change.
Oh,
You
I
better not
mean,
change your answer.
Me personally, I won't say I have a fear. I don't have a fear of
You scared.
settling down. What?
You scared, nigga.
I ain't scared. I don't have a fear of settling down. It's not settling down. It's settling down with the wrong one. Because you
So
know
that's
what
a
I'm
fear
saying?
then.
It's not a fear of settling down though.
Technically, you're fearful of settling down with the wrong person. So
Yeah,
you're
with the wrong person.
It's a
not,
fear.
That's a fear.
It's a fear.
Not settling
Because
down.
that's
though.
not- that was
the,
not-
the question was asked: are all men afraid of settling down?
You're afraid of
I'm not
settling
afraid
down
of
because
settling
that
down.
person might be the wrong person.
That's not afraid of settling down. It's
Yeah, it
choosing
is.
the wrong person.
There's a reason
Yo,
why.
you say y'all see, right? Just cause.
I see what y'all saying. I was wrong. I guess
Yeah, you was wrong.
Wow, I'm really proud of you, bro.
Yeah, you was wrong, nigga. Tired of
Yeah.
that shit. I'm
But
glad
I'm
I'm
not-
on this
If
side.
something's stopping you from moving forward, it's a fear.
But what if it's
you
a
if
logical
you are ready,
reason?
It doesn't matter.
It
It's
doesn't
still a
matter. It's
fear.
still a fear. If you are all guns blazing, you are not thinking about anything else but
Oh.
what you're thinking about.
But here's
Even
my
if you
thing.
feel
Here's
like,
my
even
thing.
if you may think they're the wrong person, they're not the wrong person for you if you're ready to commit.
And if you
Yeah,
certainly
but-
say that
Alright.
you're not with being in a relationship, that's not fair. It's just you know you don't want to be in a
Let me
relationship,
shut
right?
up this episode. Go ahead. Like I
You
was
want to
saying,
answer that?
I didn't really hear you.
I was talking too.
That's
Just
the
finish.
problem.
but you cut me off to say what you
Alright,
want to say.
go.
Alright,
Prove
alright,
it.
shut
I
up.
ain't prove it. Rewind this and tune up again, nigga.
They don't get the joke. The people watching don't get the joke.
Watch the last episode. But like I was saying, like me personally, I know I'm a relationship type guy. Period. I know I'm a relationship type guy. Kyrie gotta go. So I'm
He was like,
Where's that wrap it up button? Wrap it up.
Alright. But my thing is, I know I'm a relationship guy.
Mhm.
I know like I would enjoy being in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, having that one person to go to, talk to, whatever case may be.
That's cute.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But certain circumstances won't allow me just to choose anyone. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, you know, pick the right person to experience that with. You know what I'm saying? So that right person would get all of me. You know what I'm saying?
oh, me.
I hate you. But you just gotta, to me it's like, I don't have a fear of being with somebody. Let me put it that way. I don't have that fear. Where my fear comes in is choosing the wrong person to be with.
That's the fear of settling down,
That's
Shake.
not-
It's a fear, bro. If you're thinking about what ifs, and
But I just said I'm not scared to be with somebody.
I know, but you're still thinking about the person itself. So if you're not thinking of if you're not fearful of anything, then those thoughts are gonna cross your mind.
He's right.
Just saying, like it's okay to admit that you have. Everybody has a fear.
You know
I feel
what,
like
Kyrie? I don't give a fuck what you just said. All I'm trying to say
Nah,
is,
he's right.
nah, you're right.
Now, all right, let me ask this.
Yeah.
And then
I
we
was
can-
gonna
we
make
can
a
wrap it
statement.
up. I was gonna ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. You guys say he's like, oh.
So, Kyrie, being the fact that you are the only one out of all of us who went forward with this process of settling down, how does someone move? Because I know having a fear or having like uncertainties Having a fear or having uncertainties, period.
Keep talking.
I'm trying, I can't. My fault. Sorry, guys. God. Having a fear or having uncertainties, period, is unavoidable. I know everybody goes through that. You always have something in your mind like, damn, this might not work out. What if this, how do you continue to move even though you have those fears and uncertainty?
I think fears is a regular thing. I think everybody has those things in human nature. But I think what feels right will feel right, and you just have to have the confidence to know that whatever roadblock you're gonna get into that person, you're confident enough to move forward. And if you feel that way strongly about somebody, that you know that no matter what you guys endure, you can move forward, then I think, for me, I know that's the right person. Like, I always say to myself, like, I want somebody that's going to be something that's a little bit challenging, but also rewarding. Like, I don't want something that's too easy, because for me, I'm a coast. Like, I'm not going to learn things about myself. I'm not going to grow. So, for me, it's like, I feel like those fears go away when I'm with somebody I can feel that we can go through the storms together. Sort of say, like, no matter what, I feel strongly and confident with that person that we're going to grow as individuals and as a couples. So
I got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you could have made that full commitment? This goes to you too. Do you feel like you could ever make a full commitment with somebody who could, quote unquote, who broke your trust? Could you ever see yourself making a commitment with that person who made that mistake, but like they're trying to rectify it, but it's like that trust is broken?
I think for me, it all depends on the severity of the situation and how open-minded I am as a person to acknowledging mistakes can happen. I also have to feel ready to be able to forgive that person, because if I'm not ready to forgive that person, I don't think I would move forward. But if I'm ready, I feel like at the end of the day, like, here's the thing, I think if you forgive somebody, it's a clean slate. Like, you should never have to keep bringing that situation up.
Agreed.
Tell that to women.
I mean, that's how I feel. Like, if you make a mistake, some men do it, but I just feel like I'm not gonna keep bringing it up. If I told you I forgive you, that's it. It's a done deal.
That's it.
So so like, for me, it's like, I would have to be open to do it, and if I do it, then I'm with it. Once my decision is made, it's made. Unless you like have to.
But most likely, if somebody breaks your trust, depending.
If I love this person strong enough, maybe I feel like 3 years ago I would have said no. But I think as you get older, you start to see the world in a different light. And I know for me, I start to see things like people are human. They're just gonna keep making mistakes.
It's the love
What if
for
it's
me.
more than once?
It's the love.
I mean,
for me.
a pattern is different than a one-time mistake.
I'm saying, what if it's more than once?
And more than once, and I think I would have to tell myself it's a dub.
It's a no.
But if it's like one mistake and it's like, and like we're knee deep in a relationship, we're married, like I'm gonna be able to work on that. I feel confident that I can work on that, as opposed to be like, it's a done deal, because it's like, why get into marriage if you can't handle movement?
I agree with
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people say no, I'm like, if she cheated on me, like they'd be like, oh nah, fuck that, I ain't going to no girl cheating me. But like, if you love somebody in a marriage, like, you're not just gonna just give that shit up just because.
I agree.
Shit like
It's like you said. Maybe last year I probably would have said fuck that, but as you get older, you realize, like,
I'm running out of time. You gotta make this work.
Not even that. You just understand how complex, humans can be. So it's not everything is black and white.
Alright. Or is she white?
Well, you obviously black, so.
On that note, it was a great show, guys. Shout out to everybody that's in the group chat.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to everybody that's going to be listening to this.
Thank you, everybody.
When it's uploaded.
Please make sure you hit the like button.
Well,
This quick. How much you can.
Yo, hit that like button.
No, we got the
Hit that
the whole promo.
Hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Follow all our social media platforms.
We got that video set up.
Oh yeah, we do. Okay.
You
Alright.
know.
You just finished watching Yah Mans in live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Kyrie and Austin.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And this is Yah Mans and them
Austin.
live.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm your man
Why you have to do
Shakespeare.
the
Thanks
double
for
piece,
watching.
man? You gotta
Tune into
set
your
it
Mans
already.
and Live Wednesdays at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Why you have to
Catch
double
the
up
audio
on the
on
beats?
I feel like
Spotify
we
and all your
focus
streaming
more on
platforms.
our conversation.
But Austin's not
Like,
here, right?
No. like we want.